Oh, you punched him in the face?
Curiosity.
Cool.
Interest.
Disease cures picked up all of the diseases they're affected by. That's awesome. Let's see if there's another Houndmaster. We want to recruit a low-level Houndmaster. It's really what we want. Like this guy. That would be fine. Okay, and we wanted to get rid of that Hellion, right? But who are we going to run as the primary damage dealer if we get rid of the Hellion? I don't know. But I do want to get rid of that Hellion. Can maybe get rid of one of these Blight casters. The problem is, I honestly think the Plague Doctors don't scale for shit because all the Blight resistances go up, so their ability to do anything gets less and less. Thanks, mate. Have a good sleep, Arvius. And congratulations on beating Iron Man Impossible again, mate. Can't wait for XCOM 2. I have so many occultists. Yeah, occultists are awesome. Well, actually, they're not awesome, but they combo really well. You can't Abominations. They won't play with Vestals. They won't go in the same group as Vestals. So if you want to play with Abominations, which I really wanted to play with this group, you can't run Vestals, which is the other healer. And really, there's only two dedicated healers in the game. That's the Occultist and the Vestal. Everything else is kind of a subpar healer. So, all right, let's see what we want to do. Actually, it's kind of nice timing. I host Arvius all the time. I rarely get hosted by him because it doesn't really work out the timing-wise, so that's kind of nice. Alright, what should we do with these guys? I'm really tempted to get rid of one of these doctors. Who do we have? Cophobe's pretty bad. Dysomania's pretty bad. Compulsive's bad. Versus Death Hitter makes no difference. Claustrophobia doesn't really make any difference. We have Photomania. It's pretty good. I think we're gonna drop Morning Steak. Bye-bye, Morning Steak. Thanks for being part of the team. Alright, let's pick up the Houndmaster. Alright, and let's do a giveaway for the Houndmaster name. If you want a character in this playthrough, I don't guarantee that this is Darkest Dungeon, not XCOM, so in XCOM you treasure your characters. The barracks becomes like a part of you. You know, you're excellent characters. You level them up. They're awesome. In Darkest Dungeon, people get dismissed for no fucking reason at all. But if you want a part of this, go ahead and guess on the giveaway. It's a freebie. So here we go. This is for the new Houndmaster. Are you still alive, Sun Series? I have no idea. Mostly, I haven't lost very many people on this playthrough, but I have dismissed a lot of people. Where is my character class? Should be nice and easy. Look at... have we started? Come on, Nightbot. Oh, dude, the Nightbot's failing. There we go. Rakuso. Congratulations, Rakuso. Welcome to the team. There is your shiny new Houndmaster. Don't break him. He's important. So, alright. Next mission, what do we want? Quickly, let's take a look at things. We have Wounding Helmet and Heavy Boots aren't that good, so we don't really care about those. Let's go take a look at the missions we're going to run here. I kind of want to do another low light mission. What the hell is that? It's interesting. We have bracers. We should consider this is protection and dodge if torch below 26. That's pretty good. That'd be really good for the healers. Stress heals received and the jester is really stupid. Why isn't it stress heals dealt? Don't care about the item. Don't care about that item. That's the same item. Okay, we could go kill the Prophet again. Level 3 mission. Should we go kill that? Give people time to recover. We could go treat stress heal the Barb too. Alright, what did we pick up over here? We picked up Paranoid. We want to get rid of that. We don't want any of the compulsive stuff because the compulsive stuff's really shit. Alright, we'll treat those. Tez has one I don't really care that much about. Let's go deal with the Prophet. Prophet's the boss. And I actually would kind of want to play around with the Virtue Chance stuff. So, let's sort by level. And this is going to be Fulminating Prophet. He stands in the back. He stands in the 4th tile. We could do a mark group to deal with him would be okay. Alternatively, we're gonna want to run one of our your live sensories are right here. We're gonna want to run one of our men at arms. They're really good for dealing with this guy because he stands in the back and it's a pain in my ass. Can we hit him in the back? Who else can hit him in the back? Barb hits him in the back. Do we have level 3 Barb? Yeah, we do. And do we have a healer who can do this mission still? Yep. Can do. Do we dismiss one of our healers? No. Let's do it. Let's run Minesweeper. And then we want a damage dealer. We could bring Matter. That's fine. That will hit him in the back too. Okay, we're gonna bring this group. Let's go ahead and make sure they're leveled, cash-wise, guild-wise. What do we have? Top level abilities. That's fine. And Matter needs Pick to the Face and Throw Dagger leveled. And Sensories needs Guard Ally leveled, Rampart leveled, Stun level, and that leveled. And what else do we have? Minesweeper. Heals are leveled already. Okay. Quickly, let's go take a look at their equipment. Minesweeper looks good. Hydrosign. It's okay for now. Sensories. Let's pick up the extra gear in here. And last character is Matter, right? Okay, let's do it. Alright, equipment, let's go. Sort by rarity. Besto wants double healing. I want damage buffs on the ranged guy. We'll bring sun rings here. This should be fine. Sun ring plus damage item. I want protection item here. And do we have a max HP or a healing received? Healing received might be fine. And I want damage items here. Let's go with sun ring. Do we just have pure damage anywhere? I think we lost our second pure damage item. Kind of blows. What is the Prophet? He counts as, I think he's unholy. Let's run that. We don't get our scouting item doing this. Scouting item's so fucking good. Okay. Let's drop the healing item. Drop the scouting item. Okay. Let's do it. Go ahead and provision. What does Virtue do? When your character hits 100 stress, it has a chance to get a debuff or a buff, and it's a temporary debuff or buff, and the debuff's really fucking annoying, and the buff's mildly good. The buff is called a Virtue, so it increases your chance to get a Virtue. I can't remember what the base percentage is, but it's pretty low. Maybe like 20, maybe it's like 20% or 25%. So it gives you a chance to be not quite as shitty if you hit 100 stress, which really isn't that good a thing at all. Alright, grab provisions. Okay, looks relatively fine. Let's go ahead and check it out.
This raving creature had to be silenced, but doing so proved maddeningly impossible. How had he survived the stockades, the icy waters, and the knives I delivered so enthusiastically?
There's the virtue percentage on the base stats. That'd be interesting. Let's go have a look.
The echoes of his mindless tittering.
I see death blow. I don't see the virtue chance. Where the fuck is the virtue chance? I know you can look it up, but I don't know what it is. I think it's like a quarter, but it might be smaller. Alright, I want to camp fairly early. Prophet is not a two tile wide guide, so the buff on the Hellion doesn't really do anything. You think they're amazing? I don't think they're that good. Alright. What do we want here? We want Retribution. Why is there a limited stock of items? Because apparently people were abusing items in some way that I don't know. It was most recent patch. There is now a stack of limited number of items. There is, like, perhaps, for example, if you're running into bleed heavy enemies, if you brought unlimited bandages, you could remove unlimited bleeds. Maybe that's part of it. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't want to waste 3 attacks on this guy, but we're going to.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ah, they were just spamming food to heal all the time? Okay. Alright, let's get that guy. And, oops, why is... Oh, not hitting me.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That's kind of funny. They're buying an infinite amount of food instead of bringing a healer dungeon. I'm surprised they nerfed that, because I actually like the diversity of units that you can bring sometimes, which is quite nice. Because sometimes I feel like you have to bring either a Vestal or a occultist to heal. Because if you don't bring those, you don't have a healer, and you can't beat the dungeons without healers mostly.
Masterfully executed. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright. The enemy's always there, so unfortunately we have to clear the entire dungeon because the boss fights are always the maximum distance away from the starting location. And sometimes that's really nice because it's not just a straight line, but when it's a straight line like this, it just means it's a pain in the ass. Oh, I didn't kill it. We're gonna have to waste another attack. That sucks. But not this attack. You can dodge us.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I mean, if virtues were a guaranteed thing, I would consider that interesting. Same with Death's Door stuff, because there are abilities to buff your Death's Door resistance chance, but you can't get it to 100%. So some of the time you're still entirely 100% completely fucked. And why am I ever going to invest in like items and stat builds that work around that if some of the time it just does nothing for me still? I really don't like that. I don't like that mechanic at all. I'm fine with it as a combat mechanic. I just don't understand why I'd want to do it as an item mechanic. Why would I want to encourage that? We want to buff as soon as we can. The Man-at-Arms throws out some really nasty buffs. And I'm waiting for my scouting. Oh, Madman. That's probably good. We have the Madman fight before the camp, because he will be a pain in my ass. Where's the stress, Nuke? Stressing the shit out of my healer, I see. Maybe should have tried to stun. Madman has a pretty good dodge. Good, he's spreading the stress out at least. If he kept nuking the healer, it was going to be really irritating. We'll camp after this to gain buffs.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, let's buff up.
Huddled
Beast is
together,
fine. Stress release out of it. I'm gonna want Sharpened Spear. I'd like an accuracy buff, but I don't really want to waste the Prophet isn't size 2, so I don't actually gain any damage off that. Just get the accuracy. So let's Sharpened Spear. Let's go ahead and weapons practice. That stuff only. Where's instruction? Instruction there. Good. So now he's a damage buff there. We have 7 left. I would like to. Don't actually need to do that. I can buff this guy's dodge. Maintain equipment, dodge. Buff is dodge here. 3 remaining. What do we have? I could pull weapons practice. That's not terrible. Give him a little bit of damage versus the shit that's incoming. Should be fine. Alright. Lots of good buffs. This guy's now plus 22% dodge. So when he starts, it will help a lot when I'm dealing with the Prophet. 'Cause the Prophet drops these rocks on you, and dodging or absorbing them is better. So.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Great. Does that push him back further? What if it looks like?
A devastating blow. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright. That's items for holy water. I only brought the holy water in here. I didn't bring it for items. I brought it for potentially removing negatives. So I'm just gonna save it for now. Another blockage. It's annoying. We only brought 2 shovels. We only brought 3 shovels, so we're already at 2 blockages in 5 rooms. We can get pretty unlucky with that. Man-at-armed camping skills are just incredible.
Cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh shit. It's late.
A
Nice.
singular strike. Impressive.
Damage is a little bit better after the buffs. You think guard's gonna get nerfed? I don't know. I don't think master arms are all that incredible. I think they're decent in some very specific circumstances. Like this, like the Prophet fight. I think they're amazing in the Prophet fight.
Success so clearly in view. Or
Is that another Manslayer ring? I don't have
trick
2
of the
Manslayer
light?
rings. I'd actually like to bring that back. I care more about that than this. I don't really need deeds right now. Ditch the rest of that. Okay. I don't think this counts as real-time strategy. This is definitely turn-based. But I agree, it's a very fun game. Alright.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I kind of want that item. I don't know where the hell I'm going to get rid of it for. I guess it's better than that, just because it they're equal, each 1,000 gold, but the other one's stackable. The one I picked up is stackable. Alright, another fight in here. Oh, Riposte got nerfed anyways. I actually thought Riposte wasn't all that... I liked Riposte, but I didn't think it was all that strong. I think the 2-turn mark was pretty good. Could stun, but... let's get Riposte up. Yeah. I also like the art in this game. I like the narrator. The narrator's a lot of fun. We're gonna need more whiskey in a minute, boys. So maybe after this mission. I don't think I've done a boss fight yet without the Hellions. They're just so fucking strong. I think this will do 3 damage. Says it does 3 damage, but it's 9. It probably doesn't do the 1 damage. Is probably the problem here. Alright, let's do 11 over here instead.
The light, the promise of safety.
I have no idea how to use the Man-at-Arms buff skills. They seem really challenging to actually want to use.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
What? I didn't think you can get a debuff from opening that. That fucking sucks. You can get Thanatopia. I didn't know you could get that off opening a sarcophagus. Alright, we just picked up a debuff that we don't want. Or a negative that we don't want. Other combat. It's fine. Yo, the crits on this guy have been huge.
Precision and power.
As we crit again. Nice.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
This is just be a map. I have to go this way anyways. The map's just gonna save us from traps. I don't think it's all that relevant. Shambler. This isn't a terrible group for a Shambler, but let's go get the boss, and then we'll decide if we want to come back for that Shambler or not.
Mind that such
Again, I'm keeping the holy water for any of the temples the temple items that remove debuffs. So we'll save that. This is just a straight up damage buff, if I recall. Should be great. Yep. Cool. A torch. I could have made it 30% 20 instead of 20% by using the holy water, but again, hoarding that item.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Alright. Trap and a fight. Then another obstruction, and then the boss. Eat. Who disarms in this group? 80, 90, 120.
The match is struck. A blazing
Another
star
fight.
is born.
Okay, get a surprise round. Cool. We can maybe kill the casters in the back. This guy is kind of a pain. He's not as bad as the fucking Swinotar, but he's still annoying. Maybe I should have riposted here. Yep, this is a Steam game. It's in beta right now. The release is the 19th. I'll be streaming the shit out of the release when it first comes out. I'm really looking forward to it. See if I can stun this guy. Nope. I'm looking forward to beating it on stream. Can't currently complete the game. Ground pound is a AoE.
Mortality
Crit right here. AoE stun too. Thought I was stunned. That must have been the end of my turn. No, this guy was stunned. Okay. That's a big hit. Just got dodged though. No stress enemies feels good. I agree.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, let's get rid of the deeds. Over 250 gold. Yeah, I'm pretty much done upgrading the town. Put these guys back in their place. Open this up. Take the gold. No one has a debuff. Let's move on. Almost to the boss. Scout ping. Trap. 2 items in the boss. Let's do it. Not touching that one. It's fucking really bad. Let's remove the trap. And not touching that one. Alright, let's get our light up over at 90. Perfect. This fight. Here's the boss. So the boss drops really obnoxious shit. You can see the obnoxious shit being dropped by this red beam. And what we're going to do, the entire reason why I brought a man-at-arms in this group, because I don't normally run a man-at-arms in this particular group, is we're going to guard. And we're going to guard here. Gives him a 40% protection buff. He already has 15% or 10% protection from Tuffering here. And this is going to make him tanky as shit. He's going to take really reduced damage from the stuff they drop on me. Let's get one heal here to get everyone at full health. And the damage that we're going to deal is between this guy and this guy. So bring the Hellion, because the Hellion can hit the back tier. And just go to town. It's a dot. There's the rubble. We dodged it. Nice. Okay. I think this game is super fun. Alright, more damage. Should be a fairly easy fight with the man-at-arms in here. He really counters this enemy pretty hard. Dude, that 22% dodge buff is doing work right now. Pews don't regenerate. I don't know. I've never tried to kill the pews. They have, I guess they don't actually have a lot of damage resistance. I've never looked at that. In fact, they have like a ton of blight. They have a ton of resistance. You can't like blight them down. You probably could kill them and do damage to it, but I've never felt the need to. It's just easy enough to kill them in the back row. I don't think when I cast Defender here, I don't think it does that, but he is now at 120% protection. So look at it. Watch when the damage hits him. When the actual thing drops on him, it's gonna do fucking like nothing. It's a stress debuff. Yeah, look, it did 4 times the damage to the other guy. Gonna drop it on him. It's fine. Protection buff again, I guess. But I think he's gonna die this round. Yeah.
Did he foresee his own demise?
Alright.
I cannot, so long as he remains dead.
Alright,
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
do I want to go deal with the Shambler in this group? We have 2 items that give us bonuses in high light. The Shambler brings your light to 0. He's not unholy, so he won't do any damage with either of those items. And we'll take additional stress from having the sun rings on. I don't really want to deal with the Shambler right now. I have the only ancestral item I really want, which is the scouting ancestral item. So we'll get rid of this, pick up that, and just finish the mission. I don't feel like Shambling with this group. This group is designed to kill this boss. Alright, what do we get? I'm sure it's going to be massive amounts of shittiness. Virtue chance. God, I hate leveling in this game. This is one of the few games where I actually despise leveling, because you just have to pay a ton of money to get rid of that stuff.
Trouble yourself not with